AHumbleSoul back again. Broadcasting live from the Dirty Glove, man. This time we got the one and only Flood Money sitting in front of the camera.
What's the deal, man?
What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling?
Just chilling. Glad to have you through, for real.
Shit, dumbass. I pressure you.
What you need, motherfucker, what you want? We got lows coming in off the motherfucking boat. Yeah. What you need, motherfucker, what you want? We got lows coming in off the motherfucking boat. We got raw for order. Come and get your fix and not max spoons for the dope in the spot, baking pies. Should've been a Boy Scout, but I read the move. Wait, when you look in my face, you won't.
So for starters, I've been rapping since I was like 4 years old. So like, I'm really into music. Like, that's my passion or whatever. Like, just listening to it. So, like, my style, I don't really want to sound like anybody, for real. I just want people to hear my sound and be like, oh yeah, I know that's Flood. So like, that's why I don't have a problem rapping on groups or being in a group or doing features. I just like making music and making it sound good, for real.
So who you coming up? Who were some of the artists you was listening to locally and just across the world?
To be honest, I listen to like Blade and stuff from my uncles and my dad and whatever. But for real, I wasn't even listening to local artists coming up as a little kid. I was listening to like Bow Wow, Snoop Dogg, you feel me, Tupac, Eminem, 50 Cent, Game. Like, the Game was really my favorite artist, for real, to like 2010s, for real, no cap. The Game, I fuck with him heavy.
Shout out to the Game. So when did you start getting into the local buzz? Because I mean, the music scene in Detroit alone, like it's big.
It is big, and it's a lot of different, like, I would say genres and like different pockets of music too. So like, how Chicago got drill, like we got trap, we got people really doing pop Detroit music, for real. So like, and you got people that do like the old classic Doughboyz, Cashout, Team Eastside, still doing that sound too, for real. But everybody's still doing their own wave. So it's like, whatever you like, that's what you're gonna like out of Detroit. But growing up, I really got into Detroit music around 15, 14, around Doughboyz Cashout, you feel me, when they started really popping. And then I got put on the Team Eastside. So that's how I got into Detroit music, for real. Like, back into it, for real.
So what would you say is your favorite, I guess, like Doughboyz project or song, and Team Eastside project or song?
We Run the City for Doughboyz, and then Welcome to Our Side for Team Eastside. No, I take that back. Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
You got a favorite member from each group?
Dame and Kid.
Shout out to Dame. Shout out to HBK.
For real. Shout out to Kid, for real. Niggas be trying to play my man's like, he a GOAT, bro. He a GOAT.
Man, I was actually talking to Skrill about that not too long ago, because I was asking him where he ranked them, and he was like, man, I think Payroll's the top. I was like, damn, but he seemed like back in the day it used to be Kid.
That was my favorite Doughboy out of when I was like starting to fuck with Doughboyz. That was the main dude I was listening to. I'm like, he the hardest, bro. Like, he just go crazy, bro, all his old stuff.
Yeah. I remember I heard Jeezy was talking about before he signed him, he was just gonna sign him off that Good Ass Day song.
That was a classic.
And then from there he found out about the other. He was like, man, I don't want to sign solo. I want to sign with my group if I'm gonna sign. So that was some real stuff right there.
That's real shit right there. And look, Payroll eating out for good as hell.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
All of them eating though, but you feel me? You see.
But shit, man, let's take it back to the beginning, man. For those who don't know, who tuning in, who is Flood Money? What section of the city did you come up in? How were you as a kid? What was your household like? You know, just give us an inside look into you, you know, coming up.
Shit, I'm from Eastside, 7 Mile Van Dyke, Detroit, Michigan.
You maybe want to sing rap the verse.
But no, like, for real, like, that's where my family from. Like, growing up, we was on Queen, you feel me, right off 7 Mile and Van Dyke. So it was like, I really was over there, and like, my mama got 7 sisters, so like, they all stayed on the same block. So we ran the block type joint.
Block. That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, you feel me? So it was
family
like
affair for real.
You feel me? And I'm with all my cousins, so it's like
that'll probably cause a trouble.
It's nothing, you feel me? It's nothing. So like, when I say that, I really mean it. and 23 right now, and I'm just a cool laid back nigga. Like I fuck with who fuck with me for real, for real. That's basically it to it.
All right, man. So, how did you end up linking up with Skrill, man, and All Pressure? How did that whole thing come about? Since you said you was doing music at 14, you was in a group. Then how did the transition come about?
So I kept doing music from 14 and just dropping little stuff. Like I had like real tapes I was handing people for real at high school, and like people was really listening to my music like that. So then by the time graduated, my man's Corleone, he like, yeah, my man's he rap, bro, he cold. I'm like, alright, you feel me? Put it in the back of my mind. Then we had a video freestyling, you feel me? He seen it, he was like, let's do a song. Went to the studio, started popping, All Pressure.
From that day on.
Founders, us three. So, and then that's how I got popping for real. Like right after that, I want to say, 3 weeks we started working? After that, we started working on Volume 1.
That fast. So the chemistry was just there.
Quick, bro. Fast.
So, how you get the name Flood Money?
No cap. I was going by JC Flexing my whole time, so that's
on the first one.
That's what people knew me as. So like I really reinvented myself as I would start rapping. Like I was still reinventing myself, finding myself. So it was like I was going as JC Flexing. Then I want to say we working on Volume 2. We going to end up working Volume 2. Skrill like, let me change your name to Flood, bro. Like that shit sound hard. I looked at it. I'm like, But then I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that shit. Like after I thought about it, cause I'm like, I fuck with that name, and then I added the money part. I'm like, that shit different. Like you're not gonna find nobody with that name.
Yeah. So you dropped your debut on All Pressure. What? When did that come out?
I want to say it came out
Flood the City.
June.
Okay.
Yeah, June.
So talk about putting that together. How was that for you, man? Was it challenging? Was it smooth?
It was smooth, but it was a crazy time though, for real.
Talk about that. Take us back to that time.
I was helped collaborate on at least 3 different albums. At that time, bro. No lie, like doing multiple songs in the studio, for real. 3 albums while working on my shit and getting it done. Still putting it out myself on YouTube because I'm like, I want to get this shit out. Then having to go back and then redo it on all the platforms and shit, do it the right way. Then I'm still not even finished with the album. Like, I still got videos that I got to drop on the bitches, like classics.
Oh, you talking about now?
Yeah, on my tape. Yeah, I still got them in the tuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
So bro, you dropped that in June, and it seemed like from there, it kind of went a little mute for a second. So, are you falling in and out of love of music, or what's the deal, bro?
No, I still love music and I still write, but it's just like I want to do everything my way. Like I ain't trying to rush it, and like, you feel me? I want that shit to be perfect. Perfect, you feel me? I ain't trying to rush it neither. Cause like I know people fuck with me off the album, so it's like I come with those visuals, you feel me? Niggas gonna fall in love with that bitch.
Sure. Do you remember making Raw for Order? How the whole song came about?
That shit was on the spot.
Flat screens in the crib, touch screen, everything push start, Hellcats, little baby, now I'm gone. What you need, little nigga, stop blowing up my phone. You was staring at the zip like we ain't moving balls. We got Raw for Order, All Pressure, check the stats. We have unit in these streets, I can show you how to stack. Stay away from the jacks, effing in, cause these niggas stay trip. So I gotta keep the strap, I ain't picking up my phone cause a nigga on the road. Why you niggas in the way? This a 20-band play, gotta have that mindset when you put it in the safe.
Talk about that. That's probably my favorite song. I was telling Screw, I've been playing it all week, dog.
Did he tell you about that song?
Back to back.
He didn't even tell you about the song?
I came across it when he was like, man, peep my dog Flood solo. And it stuck. As soon as I heard it, I was like, damn, the beat, and then the way you was flowing on it.
Bro,
man, it's unique, dog.
Was that bitch not on the spot, bro? Like, you made the beat, and I literally rapped to the beat on the spot. Because I Raw for Order, bro. I said, I'm watching Law and Order. I'm like, make a beat like this, bro. Did you not make that bitch on the spot, bro?
Yeah,
And I rapped on that bitch and made that song that day. No
Wow.
cap. Like we was working like that type shit.
Okay. So what? After you dropped the project, what was the reception like for you?
It's the easiest hell. What you was saying?
Oh no, I'm saying so, man. So you coming out, you put your project out, you got a lot of different eyes on you. I'm sure it's naysayers, it's critics, and it's people that support you. How was the reception when you dropped that?
People started fucking with me for real, cause it was like people heard about me, but like I said, people knew me like growing up as JC Flex, so like Flood, like people was kind of like, all right, he on all pressure. But when I dropped it, it was like, all right, like he be on his own shit, like he got his own wave, his own sound, like he him for real. Just to separate me from the group type shit. Cause I've been on 2 projects already that's out. On a lot of them songs too, so it's like.
Is it like friendly competition when y'all recording with each other?
I wouldn't even call it friendly competition for real. I wouldn't call it friendly competition. Niggas get in the booth, do they shit, lay the track. If it's hard, that bitch hard as hell. If your vocals fucked up, then you gotta go in there and redo that shit. Like that type of shit. Like we treat it like a business.